Air New Zealand flight NZ607 from Wellington to Queenstown. On Sunday the 11th of July 2021 on an Airbus A320. Scheduled departure time of 2 p.m, flight time of 1 hour and 25 minutes. Despite one of our group being a little bit challenged getting the skis in through the doors and around all the machines, everything went pretty smoothly once we got to the terminal. Getting there had been a bit of a challenge though. I'd forgotten my carry-on and had to go back for it, which delayed us, so I checked in the car just in case we got caught up in traffic. So once we got to the terminal, we had to effectively check in again to get the bags on. After confirming that I understand that COVID-19 is a real thing, I scanned the barcode against the booking in my app to kick off the process, confirm where ours and enter the number of bags. Seven. Oh my goodness, 7. That's a lot of bag tagging. Hold on to your hats, we'd better montage this. We want our boarding passes printed, we do, see that. Okay, then we head off to do yet another job that someone used to be paid to do but passengers do for themselves. We scan our bags onto the plane.
Stand clear.
We had a bunch of different bags that were a bunch of different sizes. Some had straps and some needed tubs. So you get to see one of everything in this little snippet. No?
I'll just give you this one to attach, but that should be okay.
Oh, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And then just scan it again.
Thank you. 3.6. Now, I wonder what's wrong with those other scales. You're gone. Well, by the end of that process, we were pretty competent, I'd say. We had to drop the skis over at oversized baggage drop, where a member of the ground crew scanned them and they were x-rayed while we waited. I'm not sure why we had to wait. I mean, if they found something, we wouldn't have time to do anything about it. Lovely, thank you so much, thank you. We weren't quite sure what to do with our trolleys when someone came along and collected them. That was nice. Thank you very much, thank you. We went through security, which was pretty much deserted, and then almost immediately boarded our plane.
G'day, how you going?
Yeah, good, how you going?
Good.
Well, that was quite a lot to take in, and we're not even off the ground yet. We sat with the door open for a little while. No late passengers showed up, and no one showed up with paperwork. Not sure what the story was there.
Okay, from the cockpit. Anyway, shortly we'll be pushing back, taxiing to the far end of the runway, taking off towards the south, climbing out over the radio area up to a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet. It's a nice big high sitting over the southern part of New Zealand at the moment, so it should be a good flight as we track south. The weather in Queenstown shifting slowly around towards the southwest with a breeze and a few scattered patches of cloud. We'd like to settle back, relax, and enjoy your flight with us.
Everyone has Wellington in-flight service manager and in-flight pleasure on behalf of your crew to welcome you on board this Starlight flight operated by ZK-OXI. Have the New Zealand Government and Air New Zealand require you to wear face covering while travelling with us this afternoon. If you need a replacement at all, please just let one of the crew know. You must show your tray table, ensure your seat back is upright, armrest are lowered, and window shades are fully open. Indoor headphones connected to personal electronic devices must be removed now. Flight attendants, secure your safety position.
We pushed back 8 minutes late at 8 minutes past 2. We taxied for a whopping 21 minutes and took off at 2:29 p.m.
Flight attendants must now be seated for takeoff.
Wellington Airport has one runway. We pushed back from gate 13 of the domestic terminal. We held on taxiway Bravo for a little bit and then taxied via Bravo 8, taxiway Alpha, and entered runway 16 via taxiway Alpha 1. And we took off towards the south.
G'day folks, First Officer speaking. We were lined up on the runway. Unfortunately, something ahead was a little bit slower vacating, so we've got to peel off because there's one about to land behind us. So we'll just rejoin the queue and be away in just a few minutes. Thanks for your patience.
The something that was tardy exiting the runway was flight QF171 from Melbourne. We exited runway 16 via Alpha 2 and rejoined the queue behind NZ8890 to Napier. We waited while NZ429 from Auckland landed, NZ8890 departed, and then we re-entered runway 16 via taxiway Alpha 1, and we took off to the south. After takeoff, we turned slightly to the right and then tracked south just off the east coast of the South Island.
Seatbelt sign is on. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Leaving the sign is on will suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unintended turbulence. And if you need to open the overhead lockers, please be extra careful as items can fall out. Shortly we will be offering a light snack accompanied by water, tea and coffee. The two snack options for this afternoon are an avocado corn chips or the cookie time cookie. And it is our pleasure to have you on board. We now invite you to settle back, relax, and enjoy the flight down to Queenstown.
So, let's get into the snack. I got tea, water and a biscuit. The tea was excellent, nice and strong, nice and hot. Maybe a bit too hot. I popped a bit of water in, made it perfect. 7 out of 10. Nice one, Air New Zealand. The water was water. There was nothing special about it and there was nothing terrible about it. Average water, average mark. 5 out of 10. The biscuit was a chewy oat cookie. I have to say, this is one of my favourites. The ginger nuts are my absolute favourites. These are my second favourite. And it did not disappoint. Yum 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 yum. 8 out of 10. Nice one. And we got lollies on descent. That's a bonus +1. 9 out of 10. Fantastic. How did that snack go? Hot strong tea got a 7, average water got a 5, awesome bicky got an 8, +1 for the lolly makes 9. That's an average of 7 out of 10. Great snack, Air New Zealand. Thanks. Onto the plane. This aircraft is ZK-OXI, is an Airbus A320. It took its first flight in March 2015, making it just over 6 years old when I took this flight. It came factory fitted with winglets and Air New Zealand have owned it since it was brand new. It's configured with 171 economy class seats. I was in seat 3F on the right hand side up the front. The seat pitch for my seat, or the distance between my seat and the seat in front, was 88 centimetres, which is just under 35 inches. Air New Zealand has a range of seat pitches on the A320 from 88 down to 76. You can look them up on their website, but I've mapped them here. Aft of the exit rows is about 30 inches, and forward of the exit rows is 33 to 35. 30 inches isn't terrible, but 35 is quite nice. I'm 5'11" or 180 centimetres and look, my knees don't even come close to the seat in front. There's plenty of space on the overheads for full-size carry-on, and you can put a backpack or other bag under the seat in front, and there's a little pouch on the back of the seat for a book or a tablet or some other little knick-knack. Overall, there's plenty of space for your bits and pieces.
If you need some air, oxygen masks will fall from above.
There's no seat back or in-flight entertainment system, which is fine for a couple of hours. The seat back trays are really good size. In the overhead panel there were lights, air and a call button. So a relatively new aircraft that's clean and tidy and well maintained. I think an 8 out of 10's in order. Nice one, Air New Zealand.
G'day again from the cockpit, Warren here. Just commencing our descent towards Queenstown at the moment. We hope you've enjoyed our scenic route today. AZC sent us on a little tiki tour there to slow us down for a while with the aircraft that's preceding us. At the moment, it's great views out the right hand side towards Mount Cook, Lake Pukaki, Lake Tekapo. Out the left hand side, you're looking down towards Timaru there, just ahead of the wind back towards Christchurch. Approach day is going to take us across the Crown Range area. We'll be tracking up the river and then in Queenstown towards the southwest. At the moment, temperature 7 degrees Celsius on the ground, just a light variable breeze down there. I'm going to be touching down at 3:37. We do hope you enjoyed the ride with us. It's been a pleasure to bring you.
We crossed the east coast of the South Island just north of Christchurch. The detour the pilot mentioned took us inland and delayed us just enough for NZ264 from Melbourne to get it to Queenstown in front of us. Jetstar's JQ293 from Auckland came in behind us, and we were all behind NZ606's departure to Wellington. Looking at these trails on the map, I get the feeling they only like one plane at a time flying along the river, which makes complete sense because the river runs along the bottom of a gully and there's mountains out either side of the aircraft. I mean, look at this. We're pretty close. Queenstown Airport has 2 runways, but only one of them's big enough to take an A320. We approached from the east and landed on runway 23. We rolled all the way to the turning round and then taxied back up the runway and exited via taxiway Alpha 3. We taxied across the apron and parked up at gate 3.
Flight attendants, please repeat the cabin plan.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, the captain has instructed us to prepare the cabin for landing. For the safety of everyone on board, all bags including large electronic devices such as laptops must now be stowed. You must now stow away your tray table, lower your armrest, open the window shades and ensure your seat back is now upright. Please keep children's fingers and toes away clear of any moving parts, and finally ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Wellington to Queenstown. For your safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Also be careful when opening the overhead locker items to pull out. It is now safe for transmitting functions on your electronic devices to be turned on. Now we will be using stairs to disembark the aircraft both from the front and the rear, so please take extra care, use the handrails provided, and also ensure you follow the clearly marked path into the terminal. We do hope you have enjoyed your flight with us this afternoon. From all the team, thanks for choosing to fly Air New Zealand on the Starlight Network. Take care, we do look forward to seeing you all again soon. Until next time, haere kia pai tōra.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thanks. See ya. We landed 22 minutes late at 3:37 p.m. We taxied for 4 minutes and pulled up to the gate at 3:41, 16 minutes behind schedule. After disembarking, we grabbed a quick bite to eat and then down to baggage claim. It wasn't too busy at the rental car counters, but it was certainly busy at the carousel. But all of our bags showed up, which is pretty awesome. Off to Oversize, where these two random people were guarding our skis. That's kind. Onto the trolley and off we go. So let's sum up as we navigate another set of terminal doors with skis on a trolley. The snack, a cup of tea, a glass of water, a bicky with a bonus lolly got 7. And the plane, a 6 and a bit year old A320 that's been wonderfully maintained, got an 8. That's an average of 7.5. Nice one, Air New Zealand. Thanks. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and then watch every single video we've ever made. And everyone we will make. Thanks.